Hi, welcome to Hekate's Crossing. Now we're looking at Hekate's Crossing Loteria cards that I created through Make Playing Cards. So here we go. Let's look at the second part. We're looking at the bonnet. Now the bonnet says put the bonnet on the baby lest he catch a cold. So to me that's about keeping warm, staying healthy, being covered. You know, what other things could that mean to you? Put the bonnet on the baby lest he catch a cold. What does that mean to you? It's quite interesting. Okay, la muerto. Death. Death, thin and lanky. Well, death to me is about things ending, things being final, maybe moving into new levels of awareness. You know, what is that sort of death, thin and lanky is really doesn't sort of say too much, does it? So that to me is just about things being final. Okay, the pair. He who waits despairs. That to me is sense about sadness. It's about worry. Sadness, worry. He who waits despairs. You know, expecting the worst, maybe. Okay, la bandera, the flag. Green, white and red, the flag of the soldier. Well, it's not, this one here is not green, it's just the flag of the soldier. That to me is a sense of protecting maybe your country, maybe you're protecting what you believe in, fighting for what you believe in, could be about that as well. So the flag of the soldier, to me, that is. Okay, next one we've got the mandolin, which talks about there playing his lute is Simon the Menachi. There playing his lute is Simon the Menachi. The mariachi? Oh, mariachi, sorry. Those playing his lute is Simon the mariachi. So without knowing who Simon the mariachi is, I suppose that makes it a little bit difficult, but they're playing his lute. So it's like, to me that's about music. Maybe there's a sense of a sadness about the whole situation, feels coming through. Okay, next one is the cello, which talks about growing it reached the heavens, and since it was a violin it had to be a cello. Growing it reached the heavens, and since it wasn't a violin it had to be a cello. Growing it reached the heavens. That's about, for me that's about reaching the stars. It's about expanding and growth. So what else could it mean for you? Next we have the heron. At the other side of the river I have my sand bank. Where sits my darling short one with the beak of a dark heron? Here it talks about, I think it's sense of, it's a distance, things that are at a distance. To me that's about, very much about being at a distance. What else could it mean to you? At the other side of the river I have my sand bank. Where sits my darling short one with the beak of a dark heron? Interesting. Next we have the bird, or the birds. You have me hopping here and there like a bird on a branch. That to me talks about a lot of movement. Maybe there's a lot of talk going on. Could be a lot of communication. But I feel like there's a lot of movement happening. It's like you can't sit still for long. So I feel like there's a lot of movement going on. The hand. The hand of a criminal, this one says. So it's like you can't judge a book by its cover. You don't know who the hand is. Maybe the sort of picking things, taking things that don't belong to them. Could be that, taking things that don't belong to them. Next we have a boot, the same as the other. So that talks to me is about it's different, but it's the same. Boot the same as the other. Yeah, to me that's about something that's sort of similar in aspect, but there are differences. There. Next we have the moon, and the moon talks about the street lamp of lovers. So that to me is about enlightening or awakening a sense, or illuminating a love on some level, a passion, awakening some passion. Interesting. Maybe a relationship's being revealed on some level. Last one we have is the parrot. Parrot, parrot, stick out your claw and begin to chat with me. That's a polite sense about reaching out and let's communicate. Like maybe you need to counsel. That to me is about counselling on some level. So maybe you're needing to reach out and talk to somebody on some level. You know, you need to reach out and so that you can communicate, maybe clear away some stuff that's been bugging you on some level or something like that. You might need to reach out to somebody on some level. So there we have from the bonnet through to the parrot. That's video number 2 of Hekate's Crossing Loteria cards, which you can purchase through Make Playing Cards. It's actually 3 editions now. So the second edition has the harp fixed up with the words on it, but with a black and white background. And the third edition is instead of the lovers as the extra card, it has the horse as the extra card, and it has plain blue background. So there we are, the Loteria cards from Hekate's Crossing, from the bonnet through to the parrot. Take care and blessed be.